The number one answer for most questionnaires given to teachers, whether they are veteran teachers or whether they're new professionals, when they are asked about challenging problems in their classroom, the number one thing they always refer back to are children's behavior, student behavior. And so there's some different ways we need to look at that point. There's different ways we need to look at individual behavior. If we know that behavior is a form of communication, then one of the first things we need to do as a teacher is we need to stop and ask, what message are they sending? What are they telling me? And that would be one of the first places most teachers need to start. They need to remember that this isn't about them as a teacher. This isn't about necessarily what they're trying to teach or what they're trying to do, but it's about the message the child is sending. It can hinge on something that has triggered the behavior from the teacher or something that's triggered the behavior from the environment, but it's not personal against the teacher. It's about what's happening with the child. There are two skill deficits that they are demonstrating. The first one would be social skills because they are not acting appropriately in what we consider a socially acceptable manner in the classroom. The second one is a communication skills deficit because they're not able to say, this is my problem and this is why I can't do what you've asked me to do. And so once we stop and think, what is the message and how can we teach them to respond in a better way, then we can answer what the problems are in our classroom. At the same time, we need to look around and we need to say, is it me as the teacher? Have I triggered the problem in some way by phrasing the question wrong, by introducing a skill that they can't do? Research shows that academic skill deficits are one of the number one reasons that children demonstrate challenging behaviors in the classroom. So if we are constantly having a problem when we introduce math or reading, then we need to look back and say, is there a problem here with their skills in math or reading? So there's lots of different things in the classroom we need to look at. We need to look at our environment. Is the classroom too hot? Is it too cold? Are the children sitting too close together? Is there someone in this group that's not working well personality-wise? But what we do need to remember is it cannot be a personality conflict between the teacher and the student because one is an adult and the other is trying to figure out how they are going to make it in life.